This video is sponsored by Oculus. Check the link in the description of this video to see about getting your hands on an Oculus Rift and Oculus Rift Touch. How long did this game take to make?
Like we started actually last year right after GDC.
Yeah.
So it's like a 12 to 15 people team.
Mm-hmm.
We had some contractor coming in and out.
We spent about 3 months in pre-production.
Yep.
And started kicking things up a little bit higher not too long after that.
Yep.
So.
And that's it. And we just finished last week.
Yeah.
So we're done.
So
Just
days
last
ago.
week.
Yeah, I think the last
Days ago. This is finished.
the last build went through like yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. We got approved yesterday, right on time.
And now I can actually ask when it's being released now because I couldn't ask before.
It's actually released today and it's for free now.
So, wait. So it's released now
Yep.
It's out.
and it's free.
and it's free.
For Oculus Touch owners, yeah.
So you didn't tell me that either.
I know. I couldn't tell you.
Why did I
yesterday.
give you $20 yesterday? Well, I was like, what a deal! I'll pay $60. I'm like, all right. So it's only on Rift Touch though.
Yes.
Okay, so if you have an Oculus Rift with the Rift Touch, the game's free. So I don't really understand why you're making it free.
Well,
it seems like a
actually-
pretty good game.
Yeah. So actually, it's because Oculus funded us. So we did a demo a year and a half ago.
The Bullet Train demo. Did you play
Called
that?
Bullet
So
Train.
Oculus actually stood by this game so much they helped fund for the production of this game.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And now they're offering it to everybody for free.
Exactly.
For free.
Yeah. So basically,
Do I get a free jacket? I mean, what else am I getting?
No,
free
no.
here?
The idea is like
This is his custom
yeah,
jacket.
it's custom made.
So the game's obviously an arcade shooter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me about how that works with playing with other people, online leaderboards, stuff like that. Because I know there's a lot of stuff that goes into it that a lot of arcade shooters back in the day didn't have that.
Yeah.
So now this adds a more of like deepening a relationship with people outside of your home. So give them a little bit of exactly how that's going to work.
Yep. Do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so basically you play through a mission, you get a high score, and you can kind of compare yourself on the global leaderboards, or as most people probably will, against their friends, right?
So with all the multipliers and stuff, being able to know exactly how to get a higher multiplier in that
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
It's like playing like the old Dawn of the Dead games and stuff like that,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
Tekken or something where you had to get the multipliers, but now your leaderboard automatically gets posted where all your friends can
Yes,
see,
yeah.
or can everybody
Yes.
see it?
So when you play, you don't see the leaderboard. Only the people who are watching you play can see the leaderboard.
Okay.
You only get your final score at the end of the mission.
match, yeah.
Yep. So the faster you play, the more combo you do, the higher the score is.
And I'm guessing there's going to be some threads on Reddit about the optimal
yes,
strategies.
the optimal
for-
way to kill
They'll-
robots.
there's always somebody trying to be the person to make something like they're going to want to be the best
Yeah,
at
the
it.
min-max we
Yeah.
call it in games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it gives you guys a chance if you guys want to change something and add something to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the full game that gets released for free, will there be anything else being added to it down the road?
So we announced it's going to be for free. Plus, it's open, so that means like people can do mods into the game. So
Wait, so it's open source, so basically
So
people
no.
can modify the game?
we actually give the mod, meaning like people can actually add more robots, add more weapons, maybe do a
Okay.
different
All of the
environments.
game is open so people can see how we made it. All of the good code, all of the
So you can
nasty code,
customize the
all of-
AIs that are in the game,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
many you
yeah.
have, the
Yeah.
difficulty, the
Yeah,
speed,
you can make
everything like
you can
that?
script your own mission. You
Okay.
could make your own level from scratch. You can add cat guns to the game.
Yeah, somebody
We had-
already started to do a cat gun, so
Yeah.
every time you shoot, you have a cat in your hand, it's like,
Yeah.
meow, 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 meow.
Why am I going to use a cat? Why am I not getting to use the cat gun? This is bonkers. If he's using a cat gun right now, I'm going to be
It's
extremely
not
mad.
out, we just keep it for ourselves.
Yeah, it's internal right now.
So what was the most exciting thing about making this game?
It was all of the little. We would play through over and over and over again, and the way we kind of approached a lot of the design was like, hey, if I throw this gun at a robot's head and it bounces off, wouldn't it be cool if it reloaded? And then I caught it out of the air and killed this guy with it, and I tore his head off and I threw it at some other guy, and like all of those things need to work together.
One thing I didn't do that you can do in that game that you guys told me is you can pick up your gun when it's out of ammo,
Yes.
and you can throw it at people.
Throw it back, and it's reloading everything, and then you
That's
can
the
keep
first
going.
time I've ever played a game that actually you lost all your ammo. You could actually use it and throw it at people. The bullet throwing works really well. Like I was actually kind of, I'm gonna be honest, I was skeptical about it.
Yeah?
Because I thought, there's no way like your depth perception will hold it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
The
mean,
goal was to make you feel like Neo in the Matrix, like a
but the thing
thief
is,
from
I was
by.
actually able to obtain the bullet very easily if I knew that my hand was like working
Yeah.
the way it
Yeah.
should be and the depth and everything worked.
Yeah, yeah.
Because usually you get a little wary about stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it's very seamless.
We put a lot of work into making it. We help you out a little bit, obviously, but if you weren't going to make the shot by a long, you're still not going to make it. So you definitely need to have been on the right track.
How many difficulties are in this?
So there's like the main. So each level is getting a difficulty more and more difficult.
It gets pretty hard pretty quick.
Yeah, the car is pretty steep. And then after that, when you unlock everything, then you have the hard mode where there is no more slow motion. So that means everything is really, really fast.
So if anybody wants info about this right now, if they want to go get it, where do they go?
So they go on the Oculus store and they download it for free.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for letting me play this.
Thank you, yeah.
I look forward to watching these people now taking advantage of the fact that they played against me beforehand.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.